Hello, Word of Socionics Society, and YouTube. For YouTube, for those of you who don't know, I'm making a video, and I'm gonna send it to Word of Socionics, their Facebook page, and just see if they can figure out what type I am. And I'm just gonna answer a series of questions. So let's begin. Oh yeah, and by the way, my YouTube name is Oliver Rich for reasons that I don't feel like going into. Yeah, maybe it's mainly a joke, but and I might have to divide this videos in multiple parts because I don't know, because I'm using my phone right now because my computer's horrible apparently, and it just isn't good. So I'm just going to use my phone. So I apologize if it will be inconvenient if I make this in multiple parts, but let's see where this goes. Question number 1. How did you get into typology? I first got into typology basically like everyone else. I was just surfing the web one day when I was bored, and I was looking up personality things like what fictional character are you, or stuff like that, and I came across a MBTI test, and I took it. I forgot what I tested as the first time, so I'm not really going to go into that. And I also got into Enneagram. And if this would help in any way, if this would help you at all in typing me, my Enneagram type is Enneagram 4, so I figured that might help, or not. But, and I also started watching a lot of YouTube videos on MBTI, and then I watched some of DJ R&D's videos, and he brought up Socionics, and I found it much more. Why not? At the time, I just thought it was a cooler version of MBTI. And then I started joining MBTI Facebook groups, and I was wanting to talk about functions, because functions are what matter most. And everyone in MBTI groups tend to want to just talk about the 4 letters, like, oh, I think I might be an INFP, but my J is really high, like stuff like that. Yeah, so then I started investing more time into Socionics, and I joined Word of Socionics Society, and people, of course, talk all about functions, so I basically just ditched the MBTI groups and got into Socionics groups. So yeah. What interested you about psychology? Just learning about the human mind, learning like we're all humans, we're all unique in our own ways. It's kind of cool knowing how I am unique as a person, how everyone else is unique, like our gifts and qualities that set us apart. And also, this might be slightly off topic, but it's probably not. But I'm also interested in mental disorders. I don't want to sound like a freak or anything, but I am pretty interested in the dark side of human nature. That's why things like just mental disorders in general tend to interest me. But it's also one of the things I like most about socionics and typology in general is the idea that we're all unique, and we all have our own gifts in life that we can use to benefit society. So yeah. I'm really sorry about this. We're having some technical difficulties. Oh, I'm real sorry about that. Some crap was happening with my. I'm using my Nintendo 3DS to look up these questions because I'm trying to give my natural response, and something happened to page. Like I have to go upstairs for the internet to work, and then I bring up the page, and then I turn the internet off, and I just leave it on the page, and some crap happened. Sorry about that. I'm real sorry about that. Kind of embarrassing. But yeah, I like psychology. Uh, and I just like how the human mind works. I know this video is a little clunky. I'm sorry. I haven't really planned this out. I'm trying to give my natural. Yeah, I'm trying to be natural. Uh, do you work or go to college? Nope. And it says if I'm unemployed, which I am, describe what I would like to be doing. Well, I've been putting a lot of job applications around here, and because I'm 18 now, and I really need to get a job. I mean, I'm not too happy about it, but I do need to get a job. Yeah, I just don't want to be a lazy bum my whole life, although that would be kind of nice. But, yeah. So if I'm not employed, what would I like to be doing? Well, recently I thought about being a history teacher because I like history a lot, but only recently I just thought about this. I also wouldn't mind going into filmmaking. Filmmaking would actually be a really cool career in my opinion, because I always have a lot of fictional stories going on in my head, and I really think it's really fun. Just fiction in general. Uh, Psychology, I thought about that. I thought about going into politics because I have strong political views. Uh, so yeah. So, that's basically, oh yeah, and also, I think this is worth noting. I thought about joining the military. I decided not to. Like, I'm not trying to offend anybody, but I personally do not support the. I think the wars that the United States is in now, I think our current wars are unethical. So I'm not going to join the military. But if this was World War II, I would probably join the military because it was a cause that I believed in. Well, I don't know if I would join it. I would like to believe that I would join to fight for a worthy cause during World War II. Uh, so I considered the military, but I kind of got rid of that idea. Plus, I'm pretty wimpy, but I think if I was dedicated and cared about the cause, that I could suck it up. uh, what do you do that you feel is an important part of the? What do you do that you feel is an important part of who you are? Why? What are your hobbies? What are your interests? I would say my ability to entertain myself in my own mind is my greatest gift. I know it sounds weird, but one hobby I normally do is I pick up a stick and I just walk around my backyard where no one can see me, and I like fantasize like as if I'm Link from The Legend of Zelda killing monsters, or if I'm Snake from Metal Gear Solid sneaking up on bad guys and taking them out. So yeah, I do fantasize a lot. I think that's one thing I really do like about myself. I don't need to go on a big fancy vacation to entertain myself. I mean, it would be nice. I mean, going on a cruise would be pretty cool because here you can order whatever you want to eat and they bring it straight to you. And I just think it would be pretty fun, but I can still keep myself entertained without. Basically, I can easily keep myself entertained with my imagination. I would say that would be one of my greatest qualities. Although I still do get bored pretty easily. What are my hobbies? I enjoy fiction. Fictional shows I like are SpongeBob. I like seasons 1 through 3 the most. Seasons 4 and onward are kind of meh. I like Naruto. Naruto is my favorite fictional franchise of all time. I think Naruto is amazing. I also like the Indiana Jones movies. I think they're great movies. I like to play video games. Video games I enjoy. I enjoy Pokemon, Super Smash Bros., Metal Gear Solid, uh, Resident Evil. I like Resident Evil quite a bit, and Mario. But what gamer doesn't like Mario? And I like just all kinds of video games. I'm sorry, I'm checking the timer. But, what are my interests? Well, I basically answered that in my last answer. Video games, fiction, anime, all of that good stuff. I do like bonding with people, talking to people. I mean, people can annoy the living crap out of me. Like, people really do annoy the living crap. I have a love-hate relationship with people, you could say. People annoy the living crap out of me, but I still do enjoy their company. I like having conversations. I like having both ethical and intelligent conversations with people. I don't really have a preference for one or the other. I like both ethical and intellectual conversations equally. Alright. Are there any... Are there any qualities about myself that make me stand out? Heck yeah. I'm a pretty odd person. Like, I would say 80% of the people I've met in my life believe that I'm a weird person. Yeah, and I got mixed feelings on it. Uh, One quality that stands out about myself is also I'm interested in history and politics and what's going on. While most kids my age do not care at all about that stuff, they think it's boring, and which I don't see why. I don't see why you could find history boring. I mean, some parts in history I find pretty boring, yeah. Some parts in history I do find boring, but for the most part I enjoy it. And I like, so that's kind of made me stand out, because I'm normally that one kid in history class who really gets interested in the debate and the discussion, while everyone else is just secretly on their phones and, yeah, that typical stuff. Guys, we have another technical difficulty. Disabled. Gonna have to reset this again, I'm sorry. I think I realized the problem now. I'm about to fix it.